And hello, everyone. We're back, and we've been Jose and I have been talking about the Avengers books that were released under the Dark Reign banner. I don't even like that whole the Dark Reign lettering at the top. It kind of like throws off the makeup of the books. It's just really...
Well, the covers in the Marvel Universe are pretty awful to begin with.
Yeah. I remember a while back I had that rant about the cover and the logo design on the books these days. I'm not terribly crazy about it. So
It hasn't gotten any better.
I'm not going to... I even went back and I was watching some of our older videos. We're talking like from when we first began in early of last year of 2008. We ragged on a lot of the same things. It seems like these things just kept repeating themselves. We kept reacting the same way to things that were happening over and over again. So, it's like sort of a Pavlovian thing for us to bitch about Marvel and Bendis, But anyway, Bendis had nothing to do with Thunderbolts here. And I just read this, and I've got to say... Thunderbolts now, they're again relaunching yet again. How many times are you going to redo Thunderbolts?
But at least this whole thing wasn't the whole team getting together. It was part of the team.
Right.
Like, it wasn't like the Mighty Avengers and Dark Avengers where that was the whole story, was the whole team getting together.
Yeah.
They give you some new members of the team in here, and I think as the story progresses, they'll bring in more, which is kind of how I wish it would have been done in the other books.
Right. Although, if you didn't read Dark Avengers, you might not have recognized all the characters in Thunderbolts. Like the Ghost.
Right.
Who is brought in Thunderbolts.
The Ghost, whoever redesigned this new Ghost, pretty much just, for all you video game nerds out there like me, just pretty much swiped the character design of Psycho Mantis from Metal Gear Solid. It's exactly what that thing is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'll send you an email with a JPEG. But this is exactly, they just swiped the character design from that character to use it for the Ghost. That's the first thing that I thought when I saw it.
Oh, yeah?
But, yeah.
Speaking of swipes, did you see the movie poster for The Wrestler? The Mickey Rourke movie? I gotta do a comparison. Somebody find a JPEG of that.
Is it just the one where he's like...
Yes, like with the hair... I swear it looks like a cover of Aquaman. There was an issue of Aquaman where Arthur Curry's coming out of the water. Same thing. His blonde hair is coming down. I'm surprised that Rich Johnston hasn't posted that like on a swipe file.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to Thunderbolts. So, I had mentioned in the last segment there's an appearance of a character in here that totally took me by surprise. I was not expecting it. I didn't even know what the premise of this issue was. I just knew it was, Andy Diggle, great writer, taking over. And, considering how friggin' Marvel is putting Obama in everything, Norman Osborn and Obama meet about Norman Osborn becoming the head of Hammer, which they still haven't explained what that means yet. Okay. And damn if that isn't a great idea. Damn if that's not excellent idea, because remember how I was ragging on that whole resolution from Secret Invasion that I didn't buy it. There's no way anybody should buy it.
Right.
So you have Obama basically telling Norman Osborn, make your case for you having this position.
And Obama brings in Doc Samson to do a psych evaluation on him.
Yes. Awesome. Great setup. Great setup. And then, in my opinion, the story goes totally off the rails.
You think so?
Yeah, because the whole thing with, I don't want to get into spoilers here if you haven't read it yet, but let's just say Norman Osborn starts manipulating situations, which again makes Doc Samson look like kind of a buffoon.
Right.
Okay, and on top of that, if Obama falls for it,
which he's going to, because
he has
because
to,
there
right?
Also be no storyline for the next year.
This is true. This is true. If Obama falls for it, then it's like you're basically saying that all you need is a little bit of theatrics, and you can convince Barack Obama of just about anything. If Obama was the total, let's say in real life he's a total nerd, or a total geek, he read Spider-Man comic books, Barack Obama would know that Norman Osborn and all of Spider-Man's villains always have something up their sleeves and always know how to use smoke and mirrors to make you believe anything.
Yeah, but it's a different Obama, though. It's a comic.
I know it's a comic book version of Obama, but I would like to give even the comic book version of Obama a little more credit than that. So, great premise. Not sure I buy it. So I don't like the way it's being executed so far. To me, it's just the whole thing, again, with bringing in real-life characters like Barack Obama. I know that the Marvel Universe is a universe outside our window, which is all fine and dandy. But then if Barack Obama's a president now, that makes Peter Parker friggin' 60 years old. Because when he first became Spider-Man, this was back in the 1960s, I think it was Kennedy was president or Nixon was president. So when you start bringing in real-life characters, you start grounding the Marvel Universe in real historical points in time. The characters, by reason, should age as well. Mm-hmm. So that kind of annoys me when they do that, you know.
But I do have to say that the first two team members that they add to Thunderbolts, I actually kind of like. I like the choices.
Yeah, but here's the other thing too. The initial concept of the Thunderbolts was heroes seeking redemption.
Right.
Like we were saying, you know, with it's like what Dark Avengers is, you know, villains being portrayed as heroes. Thunderbolts, I'm sorry, is villains seeking redemption. Right. You know, that was the original concept when Busiek introduced it. And then it got changed. So now, basically, Thunderbolts has become villains disguised as heroes doing their thing.
Yeah, and I think that I just think they should do away with the Thunderbolts name because the Thunderbolts as a name and as a concept doesn't exist anymore in the Marvel Universe.
And where's Songbird?
Well, she wasn't in here. What happened was, that was the thing that they get into where Doc Samson's got that DVD. Because Norman Osborn tried to kill her.
Okay,
and he did.
Right.
I think he ran her through with a sword and then threw her off the top of Thunderbolts Mountain. Mm-hmm. And you see her falling. And so he tried to kill her because she was blackmailing him.
Okay.
Because
I stopped reading it right after Ellis stopped writing it. And then I know Christos Gage picked it up for a while. Mm-hmm. And okay.
Yeah, so that was in the Christos Gage time. But yeah, he tried that's what the DVD is that Samson has that he wants to show Obama is him, Norman Osborn, in the Green Goblin getup, trying to kill Songbird.
Right. So, you know, this is really, to me, I mean, again, Andy Diggle, great writer, great premise for this story. I like this premise just as much as Remender having Frank Castle trying to assassinate Norman Osborn in that Punisher book. The problem is with these premises as they are, you're not allowed to get that payoff that you really want. I mean, it's just the old, we're going to tease you with it, but we're going to take it away. Right. And unfortunately, I think that's what's going to happen here in Thunderbolts, because there's no way you can have, you can't set up Norman Osborn as the head of Hammer and automatically knock his feet out from under him within the first few issues. This might have been something that they should have, this idea, they might have held off for later. Mm-hmm. But,
Yeah, that's true.
Well, it's only the beginning, so you know I see myself picking up a few trades here and there over time. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't feel like dealing with the month-to-month frustration. I'll just sit down and I'll read it all at once. All right, we'll end this on that, and we're going to come back in our next segments. We won't talk so much about comics, but about things going on in comics in general, and address some of your comments. We'll see you then.